We have been having some terrible weather lately. It's been raining so much I couldn't really shoot. But today it's supposed to be good. It's looking pretty nice. Anyways, as you can see, the Cosina Hi-Lite has come back out to play and I'm holding a weird box. You may know what that means. It means that today it's time for me to test another new film. Here we have Harman Phoenix II, a brand new film, at least at the time I'm recording this. This film has just been released. I received my shipment yesterday and I'm shooting it. And yes, this video is another video in the series where I try some new films, try to shoot some new films. After I just shot like the same 3 film stocks when I first started doing film photography, now I'm trying to get into some more different films, trying to get some different looks and just experimenting some more. And this time I've truly been blessed because as I was looking into which films I could buy and shoot for this video series, one name that often came up was Harman Phoenix I that is, and just as I was about to order that, my entire YouTube feed blew up with news of Harman Phoenix II, a new film they just released, which at least according to the reviews I've seen is supposed to be a lot better than the original one. So I just skipped the #1 film and I went right to this and well, let's hope that it's gonna be good. Time for an unboxing. Here we have it. This film cartridge already looks so cool. I'm almost kind of sad that I'm gonna give this to a film lab because they don't give me the cartridge back. I would kind of like to have this for my collection, but whatever. I get to keep the box. I've made a little like sculpture of all the films I've shot sitting on my shelf. This is gonna go on there for sure. Anyways, let's load this up. Just gonna see if I can get a nice easy shot here to start off. Just get the first like burn frame out of the way. Don't tell me my battery ran out on my damn light meter, that's fucking crazy. Well, that's bad. The battery on my light meter ran out and I didn't bring any spare batteries because this has never happened to me. Well, gonna need to change my battery when I'm home. Still want to take some pictures though, so I guess it's gonna be the light meter on my phone for today, which I don't like using. As you may know if you have seen my kind of video I made about the TD Anderson light meter 2 that I was using, but I guess I have been using it for almost a year now on the same battery, so I guess it has run out. When I first got into film photography, I was kind of worried that this hobby may soon like die out because everybody on YouTube was talking about how it's gonna be dead soon and things like that. But things like this now being made, being done, new films being released and stuff like that, it's a great sign. It's reassuring to me that I didn't get myself into something that was no longer like relevant or no longer possible. Oh, this nice mirror slap sound, I was missing it. I haven't used this camera in a while again and I'm always bringing it back out for one of these videos because usually when I'm traveling I'm not taking this camera because there's other ones that are better, but it's still fun to use. Well, empty battery aside, I think it's going pretty well so far. This location is pretty damn cool. Well, I'm gonna be a bit late to this entire trend here because I didn't get any like pre-production rolls, of course, and I'm just pretty slow in producing these videos in general. But there's one benefit to all of that, which is that I already got to see some other photographers' pictures and some other YouTubers' reviews and stuff. And I got to look at what I probably will like about this film and what I want to try to achieve with this film. So a few things I've seen is that, for one, the greens in the pictures I've seen were really nice, like really deep greens that almost look kind of blue, and I really enjoyed that look in some of the other pictures I've seen. So that's something that I want to look for in these pictures that I'm taking here. And of course there's a lot of green around, so I'm hoping that I can kind of achieve that look, because I think that's something that I would really enjoy and that would also fit this location really well. And another thing that I've heard is that people are overexposing this film a little bit, like shooting it in ISO 100. I've seen a few people do that. I think there's supposed to be a really nice location somewhere back there. I have to walk a bit further, and then I'm gonna try to take these pictures exposing for a few different ISOs, seeing if that makes any difference. And if maybe I do have 2 rolls of this film. There's the first one, the second one sitting at home. Don't know where I'm going to shoot that yet. I think I'm going to save it for a special occasion, because it is pretty expensive. But once I'm going to be shooting that, I want to know kind of how I want to shoot it. So I want to experiment with some different exposure options today. Right, I think this is the best location I'm going to find today. Well, wrong lens. I'm going to need the wider lens. Give me just 1 second. Right, 35mm. On, and I think this is the best location here on this path. Doesn't make sense to walk that way because I'm gonna have a farm and stuff on the picture, and they don't look really that good. Now the sun is gone. Sun is coming back. Okay, I'm shooting this at f11 250th, and then I'm gonna try 125th of a second as well. 250th. Oh, that was 125th. Well, then this is 250. Okay, I think that sun didn't change during those 2 shots, so I'm interested to see which one's gonna turn out better. I think as far as I've seen, it seems to be better to give the film a little bit more light. So that's what I'm trying to do. I came to this location a few weeks back to kind of scout it out and to film some shots and take some pictures for a different video I'm working on. Maybe I can show you some of those pictures. Those were taken on Kodak Gold, I believe. Yeah, I think it was gold. But there was a bunch of nice red flowers here, and they looked really cool. I think the pictures today aren't as cool as the ones I took that day because the flowers are now gone. Well, we've got plenty of green, which I wanted, so that's cool, but there is a town back behind that hill that I just drove through, and I know that they have a bunch of flowers in that town because I've seen them. So I think my plan for now is to go into that little village there and to take some pictures of those flowers, because I also want to see the performance of this film with kind of different colors. I think the color green is the one that I've seen so far that I like the most, kind of out of the colors that this film produces, but I want to test some other colors. So let me go into the town, look for some of those flowers, take some pictures of those flowers, and you're gonna see those now. I'm overexposed, hell yeah. Get absolutely trolled, guys, because I didn't go to the village. But on my way there, I'm still gonna go there, but on my way I remembered I was gonna pass through this place, which is the exact place where I filmed the first video about this camera. Also, there's a tractor back there doing some, this is a vineyard, so they're doing farming stuff. I hope you can't hear it. But yeah, this is the exact place where I filmed the video about this camera, so I thought it would be fun to come back here almost exactly 1 year later, and I remembered they had some flowers here. You can see it back there. So that's our color that we were looking for. So let me go ahead and shoot those. I'm just gonna give them some more light. Yeah. overexposed it just a little bit. The tiniest little bit. I think that's gonna be better. Anyways, let's see how the film handled these flowers. Actually, might go take a close-up. All the flowers are already a little bit rotten, but I'm sure they're gonna look fine. Well, it seems like the exact second this new film is released, all of the flowers here where I live decide to start rotting at the exact same time because they're all brown. Don't look that great anymore, but whatever. I'll just take a shot of this one flower that still looks kind of good. Well, still gonna give us a good view of what the colors look like. Of course, how much more of this film I'm gonna shoot depends on how much I like the pictures I took today. And of course I bought 2 rolls, so 1 more I'm going to shoot for sure. And of course, a lot of the money that they're making with this film, of course, is going to be reinvested in whatever next product they want to launch. And I do kind of want to support it, of course, because I do want to see more of that stuff, because I enjoy doing film photography and I want to have more film to try and to shoot. That being said, of course, it is just a good bit more expensive than something like Kodak Gold or Kodak Color Plus, which are still going to be my main films, obviously. But I'm excited to have this, I'm excited to try it, and I do think I will buy some more of this just to kind of support the effort. Put on like the exact, I put on long pants today, you may have noticed, like it has been storming the last like week straight. It's been so cold, and suddenly I'm about to get a heat stroke out here. It is so hot. Should not have worn long pants or whatever. I did end up going to that town I told you about, but I didn't really find anything too great there. Not really any pictures there, so I went home. I put a fresh battery into my light meter, put on some more weather appropriate pants. Then I looked at the weather forecast and it's supposed to rain pretty much the entire time for the next 5 days. And that didn't sound too great, so I decided that I would try to shoot the rest of the pictures today, try to catch a sunset. This cone is just way too high, man. I'm gonna see if I can find a different spot. Also, I might need to steal this tripod in case my shutter speeds on this thing are getting too slow.